Bears as they run up to send this one away. Shifts by him. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
At their own 22-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together.
Here we go. Blaster, six. Black, hut.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. Well, that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down. Look at this Cowboy defense. Well, they were very strong in that victory from a week ago.
And all defensive teams that I know talk about creating turnovers. Takeaways, they call them. And anytime you can get 2 or more in a game, you've had a really, really good performance. They exceeded that number in a big way.
Come on, set. Ready?
They run with a dangerous Saquon Barkley. And he'll go down right at the 30-yard line. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him. So when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
He'll try to pick it up himself. It's caught on the right side of Smith. They get 5, and it will go ahead and move the chains.
That's good.
Well, they kept it simple there, CD, only needing the short gain to move the chains, so they didn't want to go with a deep throw. They just go with that safer, shorter throw and able to convert.
Nothing wrong with that at all, partner. Check the box, right? Make sure you pick up the first down. Offense is getting established. You're moving the ball. You're not turning it over. Check, check, check. They like what they're doing early in the game.
A first down carry for Barkley. Stays on his feet. He'll get this to about the 48.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he's trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
45, white. Black Ultra. Ready?
Here's a 2nd and 7. This one goes out wide for Barkley. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. 11 yards there, first down.
I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere. And they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well. And that's what they just did on that play.
Ready.
Barkley, inside handoff. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. Now, you often say that sort of opens the playbook now, 2nd and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
Black, 95. Black shot. Set.
2nd and 3. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Brandon, watching their tape from last week, I saw plenty of plays like we just saw there, forcing incompletions. It was key in their win last week. They're hoping the same thing happens this time out, too.
The 8th play of the drive coming up. It's 3rd and 3. Here's Hurts to throw. Over the middle, it's complete. And he's going to be taken down right at the line. They'll wind up getting just a yard out of it. And that's going to bring up a 4th down.
Here we go.
They'll run forward Barkley. And nowhere to go. He's going to be stopped behind the line. Saquon Barkley denied on 4th down. down. And the Cowboys defense is going to get them the football back. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They have to be thrilled with that first drive. They got him the touchdown. Now they'll be looking to make it a 2-score advantage here on the road.
And you know they spent all week in practice and meetings talking about taking an early advantage. Being the road team, going up a score, that takes the crowd out of the game and puts some doubt in the minds of their opponents.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. Wide open receiver complete. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
So as a coach, you absolutely love seeing your offense find their rhythm early, and that's exactly what we've seen so far. They had a touchdown on their opening drive, and now they connect here for another nice gain for a first down. This offense is moving the ball well, exactly as he drew it up in practice.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down. So their task a little bit more difficult now. 2nd and 13 that they're walking up on.
Let's go. Ready.
Looking to throw. Green. He's got this to Pickens. And he's going to get this inside the 30. First catch so far by Pickens. It's good for a first down.
It's a gain of 17 yards. First down, Dallas.
Here we go.
Now we give up the middle to Williams. Might have gotten this one down to the 28, and that's all. Credited with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
That felt like a trap because it looked to me like the opposing front was on that point from the get-go. They never were crashing the ball carrier before he even made the line, and they hold him to just a yard.
Come on, come on. Set. Panther 60.
They go with Blue between the tackles. 56 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. Look in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they got it inside the 10 at the 8. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
First down. First and goal, Dallas.
Start of the second quarter, and it's the Cowboys in possession as they go to work on a 1st and goal.
On the set. Ready, ready. Let go.
They'll try and run. This is Williams. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
Campbell on the stop. No gain on the play. Leads to 2nd and goal. At the 8-yard line.
He'll swing this out to Blue. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. They'll wind up getting 7 on the completion, but they'll still be faced now with a 3rd and goal situation. And at his size, he's a smaller back. You can get him the football. He can kind of get lost, make someone miss. It's good for him.
Yeah, it's great for him. I like what you said there. Sometimes he gets lost in the traffic a little bit, but get him out in the open field into some space. That plays to his strengths the best and keeps him out of it where all the big boys are. You know, make someone miss in the open field.
And Williams is going to be stopped short of the yellow line. He did not get there. They get this out quickly to the left side. Touchdown, Cowboys! A great effort there. His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Cowboys take the chance on 4th and goal, and it pays off with 6. Extra point right down the middle. And that'll make the score 14-0.
Harrison Beavis to kick off.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down. Backed up here. Tough spot. Needing 11 yards to pick up the first.
10 black, 6 mega, smash red, fury yellow, claws red, 7.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. And that's caught inside the 35. They chalk that one up as a gain of 34 on third down.
That's good.
Despite writing it down on my notes, I never give enough credit to the offensive line, and we have to here. The protection, that's what made this play a success. Quarterback had to wait for his crossing route to develop, and that takes a little bit of extra time. Excellent job by the big fellas up front.
And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
Incomplete.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Complete. Smith has it. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
Timing is so important on a route like this because he's going to line up out right and then cut straight across the field. I think the ball might have come out a count or two too late because by the time he was able to secure it, not much of a chance to turn it upfield.
Back to throw again. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
With a rookie quarterback out there, you're definitely going to find out how he handles adversity because this one so far hasn't gone according to plan. He's got to fight through it and show him what he's made of.
Blue 32. Needle blue. Steel black. Set, go.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. He'll try to do it himself. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The 4th down pass play doesn't work out. And it'll be a turnover on downs. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. Well, this offense looks like they have a little extra pep in their step as they take the field here for drive number 3 because remember, Charles, drives 1 and 2 both ended in the end zone.
Yeah, right now they've just got to be careful not to lean into overconfidence because every drive has a life of its own. But I like the way that they've started, the way that they're going about doing things right now. They've got a chance for that 3rd consecutive touchdown, and that would be a crushing blow to the defense.
A quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete.
I guess a little trigger happy right there, and it turned into an ill-advised throw into their zone.
Well, we know he has confidence. He'll throw it any place, anytime, anywhere. That time it fell incomplete. Cowboys on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. He'll try and do this himself. Across midfield. He's going to have the 1st down and then some. And down to the 28-yard line. Charles, did I just hear that right? They declined the personal foul. 3 yards, they just declined them.
And I have to think that the official is thinking to himself, did I just hear that correctly, that you declined that one? All I can think of is that someone on the field got confused. Because it had to, because you're going to take the yards on that penalty each and every time.
And they've got it in the red zone now, down to about the 19. Just need a yard here, 2nd and 1.
Brings up 2nd and 1.
Operating from the gun. Green. On the up. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Very for the sack by big Jalen Carter. I think this defense, Charles, realizing the deficit they're facing, they're going to have to step up and make more plays like we just saw there.
Yeah, those are the type of plays that can focus a defense because, as we know, they've had their trouble so far in this one. But they just proved to themselves that they can get to it, and I expect them to continue to bring that type of pressure in order to try and turn around their fortunes.
And here's Green from the gun on third down. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. It's going the other way. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And that is incomplete. Wow, the coverage a little too good there. And it's second down. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Rough incompletions on first and second down. It certainly seems like a reflection of what we've seen so far in this game. The defense, quicker to the punch so far. Let's see if they can get something going here on third down.
An incomplete pass on second down. That muddles things a little bit here. This is 3rd and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Hurts. Looking here for Smith downfield. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. Out is Rigoberto Sanchez on 4th down to punt this thing. Cavante Turpin deep for the Cowboys. And taken right at the 35. They'll call it a punt of 44 yards. The return was for 7. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. It's been a good first half so far. They're up 14-0. Points here, that could really put them in command before intermission.
Yeah, and it's all well and good what they're seeing and how they're feeling right now. But this is the NFL. How many times have we watched 14-0 leads evaporate and quickly? So how have we seen them combat it? Continue to run your offense, but don't back off at all. Don't start looking at the clock. Don't start thinking about, hey, just take care of the football. Keep attacking. Usually the best way to maintain control.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Let's go. On lock line. On Cougar 19.
Now a handoff to Blue running left side. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. 67 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Back to throw. Green finds Pickens out right. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. Now on 1st down, he'll drop the throw. This is caught. Touchdown. Jake Ferguson, a 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Cowboys will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Extra point splits the uprights, and it's now 21-0. Golden Eagles nothing. Harrison Davis to kick off. The kick team out there for the Cowboys as they run up to send this one away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. I don't think they need to be reminded of the situation here. I mean, the clock is dwindling. 3-score deficit waiting for them at halftime unless they can get something on the board here before intermission. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. Airing it out deep for Smith. And this one is incomplete.
Trying to get something positive to happen here before the break, and they sure need it. They went for the big one, but it winds up incomplete.
Here's 2nd and 10.
45, white, needle blue. Ready?
They'll set up a throw. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And a potential turning point as they'll get the football in very good field position late in this first half. Now a first down carry. It's Williams. 20. Touchdown, Cowboys. Javonte Williams in the final seconds of the first half. And the Cowboys would extend their lead here just before halftime.
And that's a lead that excites a team as they head into the half. Good way to finish things off.
Yeah, able to extend that lead, and you always say it can totally change the complexion of half number 2.
Yeah, it changes your morale, changes your outlook. But even before that, let's see if they decide to kind of squib kick or what they're going to do on the kickoff, because you don't want to give up a big play right before the half ends.
Good point. And that one not returnable. It's over the back line to the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive.
Ready.
And with only 4 seconds on the clock, time likely for just one snap of the football. Oh, and that is incomplete. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. So after a very one-sided first half, what will the second half bring as we are back underway on EA Sports? Oh, good move. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. We'll see, Charles, if they had a chance to hit the reset button at halftime. They have not scored. They're facing this big deficit. And if they're going to come back, it's going to have to start right now.
Yeah, and for them, it's not dwelling in the negative because, yes, they were totally ineffective.
There he goes, right side. Inside the 20. And he will take this one in for a touchdown. Saquon Barkley, 74 yards. And the Golden Eagles come right out of the locker room and score here the opening minute of the third quarter. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And it's now a 28-7 ball game. Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And they were terrific in the first half, built up a sizable lead, and it's just been cut into a bit following the opening drive score on the other side. But this is a unit that has to be itching to get the football again.
You can say that again. They've got to be pretty eager because, let's face it, they've had to sit through halftime. They sit on the sidelines and watch that drive. So you can bet that they're saying, let's get on with this. We got to go out there and get some more points.
Read the right. 19 tight.
screen. Operating from the gun. Able to hit his target, Lamb. A gain of 8 there on the play. And that's going to bring up 3rd and 2.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend. I'm getting a sense that the momentum of this game is changing since the break. Nice play there, and this D is fired up.
Out now comes the Cowboys punter. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the 3rd. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. Returnable here for Davis. That'll be a 50-yard punt with 8 on the return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive.
Let's go.
Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get to the right side and intercepted. Now he's loose at the 40, inside the 20. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Cowboy defense has a touchdown. Well, whatever adjustments they're trying to make over on that sideline, Charles, this defense, they just seem to be a step in front of them and not giving them a chance to implement any of those changes. And here, a pick 6, and they widen the lead.
At least a step ahead, maybe even 2 steps. But right now, they are thinking hard about putting this opponent away. That turnover, it grew their lead and just totally depleted that offense. Now, these next couple of series, you can take them out of the game entirely if you continue on this pace.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30.
35-yard line.
I've been ready since my dad used to tell me you coming to the house to get me. He ain't show.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive.
Well, it's a game that they would rather probably forget about, at least to this point, Charles. And one reason is turnovers. A turnover on the last drive. They had the issue in the first half as well, and that's really, unfortunately for them, helped to put this game out of reach.
And you know they won't admit it to themselves, but we know that winning the game is pretty much out of the picture now. So their bottom line is, how do they play a clean game the rest of this one, right? Take care of the football, no more turnovers, and see how that works.
Then he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here.
Just what they need, a lecture from me, but subpar offense is what helped get them into this spot. And now they're continuing the trend with incompletions. That won't get them out of it if they don't change something soon.
Down. Set.
Looking to throw. And the Cowboys pressure gets there this time for the sack. Jonathan Azaraku. He's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. As Sanchez on to punt here as he sends this one away. It's a 44-yard punt, just 3 on the return. And that will come the offense as they take over.
At their own 35-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense.
Obviously not the intended goal last drive. They had to punt the football, but still they've got the lead here, and now a chance to add on to that lead.
Picked off by Jihad Campbell. And they take possession 2 yards away from midfield at the 48-yard line.
The first down pass. Intercepted. They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Here we go. Ready?
They'll try the right side here. Barkley
He finds some way to turn this into positive yardage as he struggles forward for a pickup of about 2.
17.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up
Running again with Barkley on second down. They have 3 yards on first down, just 1 yard there.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know the securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority 1.
On third down, Barkley.
So where all that running room that he had in the first half go? Because it looks like it's drying up a little bit here. Someone made some adjustments, it appears, at least on this drive.
I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this third quarter as he'll go for it on fourth down. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first.
a gain of 6. That's good for Rio.
The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. This is Smith to the ground. And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line.
That's another Rio.
They'll look to throw now on first down. And it's caught. Touchdown. Devontae Smith from 19 yards away. And the Golden Eagles are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. The extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And that'll cut the lead back down to 21.
Golden Eagles 14. Rigoberto Sanchez set to
Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further.
Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. Still operating with a comfortable lead despite the score a moment ago as they begin first and 10. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. 83 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
If you want more carries, I think we saw how you get him. Show that he's got the fresh legs, and he picked up the first down on that run. Don't just ask for him. Show him that you're supposed to get the football.
And quickly to the outside, that's caught by Lamb. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5 at the 42-yard line.
Now second and 5.
Ready.
Now Williams running left. On a determined run there as he's going to take this all the way down to the field. 17 yards on the play there, and the Cowboys have a first down. We've seen him break off a big run already in this game, and for a second, that one looked like it might be enough.
I think that any defense would say, look, we can't let him get to the second level because sometimes he'll break off the big run on his own, but oftentimes you get additional blocking at the second level, which gets you deeper into the secondary.
And that one opened up for him well as he'll take this down to the 26-yard line. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Looking to throw. Green. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
It certainly looks like they still have some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But if this defense gets 2 more stops, they can keep them out of that area.
Come on, go.
Up the middle, it's Williams. And they've got it in the red zone now, down to about the 19.
He was brought down by Nolan Smith. A 7-yard gain on the play. And it's third.
Completes this one to Pickens. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. George Pickens from 19 yards away. And the Cowboys are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this third quarter. The call is to go for one and kick the extra point. And that'll increase their lead to 28.
That's the score, Cowboys.
So both offenses come to life here in this third quarter as this is shaping up for a good finish. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Harrison Beavis to kick off.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Oh, a nifty juke there.
Not much fun for a guy trying to tackle it.
Take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Remember, they have won 3 straight, but getting to 4 straight does not appear to be in the cards as they are in a big fourth quarter hole. And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
Not liking the look. They'll change the play.
Mega. Hut.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down. Catch is made by Marquise Brown. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
First down. First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Green Jack. Yellow. Zoom.
They'll look to throw here on first down. Smith catches left side. And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup. So from Cowboy territory now, here's first and 10 at the 30-yard line.
First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Steel, black ultra. Red, cycle. Set.
They'll look to throw again. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. The rookie from Nebraska looking sharp on that one. First down. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's first and goal.
Drill green. Ready.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. What we just saw there, that's really been a common theme all afternoon.
A lot of pressure. That forced the errant pass. He's been under duress this entire afternoon. He just had to unload that one. He's fortunate it was just incomplete and not intercepted.
Ready.
They go option right on second and goal. And he stopped immediately there. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up third down.
I think this offense, specifically this running game, they're going to have to find a way to turn the page because they haven't found a way to run it effectively thus far, and it's cost them.
To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have brought it on. Instead, it's a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
The field goal doesn't help. They're going to go for the 6 here on fourth and goal.
60 red. 60 yellow. Hut.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And he gets into the end zone for the touchdown. Devontae Smith, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Golden Eagles get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this fourth quarter deficit. And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2.
The offense will line up for a 2-point conversion.
Now here's a whistle as flags come in. And we'll check out the call.
Chase
McLaughlin now to add the PAT.
Point after.
And that'll cut the lead back now to 21.
Golden Eagles 21.
Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. Looking to put a drive together. They begin with a carry for Boone. And he'll take it ahead to the 28-yard line. 90 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Look at my team. 79 Broncos.
2nd and 3. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And he will take this one home. That's a touchdown. Well, part of this defense now with multiple interceptions in this game, but this time they say turnabout is fair play because, remember, they had a pick six on the other side, and now they get a pick six of their own.
Yeah, they actually added to some of their nice play throughout this ball game. A good effort by them to secure another interception on this one. A better effort to take it all the way back for 6. And how about an exceptional effort to match their opposition's pick six earlier in this game?
Quickly there, but it's incomplete.
42. Golden Eagles 27.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And the pick six we just saw makes things a little more interesting. Still, though, a 2-possession game as they control their destiny in this fourth quarter. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Now a man has been busy this afternoon. It's Williams. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd.
They'll try and run for it. Here's Williams. And he will have the Cowboys first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Gain of 2. That's good for a Cowboys first down. 2 yards on the play. First down.
The short one there taken in by Ferguson. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A really nice gain of 25 yards. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
And partner, to me, that one was all about timing. If he's there too early, it's going to be a pass interference call. If he's too late, it's a completed pass. He was Johnny on the spot on that one.
On 2nd down, here's a keeper by the QB. Past the 20. 5. And did he get in? No. They'll mark him out at the 1-yard line. A big-time gain there on the keeper, using his legs to hurt him. First down. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. And this is caught for a Cowboy touchdown. Jake Ferguson with his 2nd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Cowboys add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead opens up now to 22 points.
Golden Eagles 27. Harrison Beavis to kick off.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And a a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, earlier it was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing the partner. They do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
Ready?
Here we go on 2nd and 12. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. It's caught inside the 25. And he takes us down deep on the Cowboys side of the field. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. They'll look to throw here. Now he'll tuck this and run toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. So it's our home team here in possession of the football as we come back. They're looking at 2nd down now as they search for a consolation score. Now it's 2nd and 10. Hurts. Now he's going to step up and run. And here he'll get it down to the 7. Here comes 3rd and the length of the football.
Brings up 3rd down.
Fighting for the end zone. He lost the football. It's out. And this ball recovered in the end zone. But hold on here. This is reminiscent of the old holy roller play. Ken Stabler, Dave Casper from back in the 70s. This will not be a touchdown. What happens here is it comes back out to the spot of the fumble. And it's caught. Touchdown. A great play there. There to make the grab. And the Golden Eagles have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. The offense going to stay on the field as they will line up and go for 2.
For a 2-point conversion.
Steal, black. Set,
they're going to run it with Barkley. And he is not going to get in here. So the decision to go for 2 does not pay off as they're unable to cut any further into their deficit. Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. Now they are really in the driver's seat here, enjoying this lead late in the 4th quarter. The defense does have all 3 timeouts, but at this point, doesn't look like it's going to matter much. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. Good gain there on first down, and keeps them in a running situation probably.
They did everything right on that play, didn't they? They got the leverage up front, good blocking, nice hole for him, ends up picking up nice yardage, stays in bounds to keep the clock rolling. They're in charge of this scenario right now. They want to stay that way.
And not in any rush offensively. It's a gain of 34.
And if it wasn't over before, it is now. Looking for that one final first down. They got it and then some. And if they play things right from here on out, that should just about assure them a victory.
That one looks like he'll throw here. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
Not too many missteps in the red zone thus far. He was going for his 5th touchdown pass. His man couldn't shake free there, but boy, you know he's going to take another shot before this one's over.
Yeah, exactly, because you know 3 is good, 4 is excellent, you get 5. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Picked off by Jahad Campbell. And he's going to return it to the 21-yard line.
Second down pass. Intercepted. They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Ready. 33, yellow. Set.
And they'll indeed take a knee. And as this defense walks off the field, they can do so with their heads held high. What a performance. Well, by the offense, too. I mean, really, Charles, just complete domination on both sides of the football here in this one.
Certainly was, and I think both sides compete against each other all the time. You go to each other in practice, obviously your training camps, your off-season. But on game day, you both want to show your best. And I think that's what we saw from both the offense and the defense, a complete team victory.
So for Dallas, the win will move them to 7-2 now on the year. And they'll get another road test next week as they head to New England to take on the Patriots.
Meanwhile, for Rio,
they'll lose an important one here as that drops them to 5-4 on the season. And they'll look to regroup next week as they head to MetLife Stadium to take on the New York Giants. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Certainly have to thank Charles Davis, my broadcast partner, and our entire crew. We'll catch you next time right here. It's the NFL on EA Sports.